iron chest. I want to look into the chest.
Oh,
Try to open it.
This
Can it, like,
is
does it open?
it's locked.
God damn it! I'm kicking it and then going out of the room.
Alright, and meanwhile you found nothing. In the other
I heard
room...
what you did there.
Well, trust me, I don't know.
Do you wait for him to finish his spell, or do you continue?
Let's go check out the bell.
Yeah, no, let's check out the box. I'm bored.
Alright, let's do it.
We're gonna open.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm giving you guidance.
Alright.
You can do this.
I believe in you.
No,
I believe in you.
we're supposed to do this.
The Phantom believes in you. He does not believe in you.
Well, then hate you.
Yeah, that would be one for 14.
It's still hot. Can I try to pick the lock?
This lock is very difficult to pick. You are having a hard time.
Is the lock separate on the outside?
I'll try it. I'll try it.
It's a big iron chest with a lock in there where you'd have to insert a key and turn.
Can we just burn through this?
Your guidance.
Look.
That's not my
No,
guidance.
I'll hook you up too.
Oh, wait.
I'll
Wait.
hook you up.
No, that is my guidance.
I hook you up to get a D8 in.
Give me your D8. I want yours.
Where is it?
You cannot, by the way, you cannot aim on this. Because it's very intricate.
Yeah, I'm giving him guidance.
And I'm giving him
Bardic inspiration.
Okay.
We're gonna buff you to shit.
Open that shit.
Take a deep breath. Cough a little because it stinks in here.
Sorry.
Oh.
And I got a 10 plus 12
22 plus
10, 20, 32.
132.
This might be one of the most difficult locks you've ever picked, but with a crack, you manage. The lock gives a little click.
I get this like rush of endorphins just spreading through my body. See, it's the click of the lock does something to me because
Cool, open it shit up.
it's like it's the anticipation. Really, it's the signal that says, okay, now you can do it. But before I open, I investigate the top of it for any tracks. And I got 6 plus 8, so 14.
There is no trap on top of it, but on top of the iron chest, you see some text written in a language you do not understand.
It's celestial.
And it is not.
I mean, it's probably not gonna be Orcish, so I'm like, well, that's the only thing I grasp I have on like other languages.
Alright,
Is it Sylvan?
alright, I'm gonna.
No.
Mumbledore, you almost done over there? Walk over to the other room and see.
You wait until he finishes casting his spell?
Yeah.
Let's go to the balcony.
No, we can open the fucking chest. Why not open the chest?
Because.
We want to know what it says.
Your spell, your ritual determines that this amethyst is not magical.
It's some amethyst, boys!
Pocket it.
How much is it worth?
Mumbledore, can you read this? Can you read this? Can you read this? Can you
I
read
think
this?
you have
Can you
an
read this?
idea.
What do you
Can
want
read
to
this?
read? The
Yes.
writings
What am I
in this
reading?
room or the writings on the chest?
The writings on the chest.
No.
I'm gonna check what it says in the other room too. They might be related.
I heard about writing on the wall, but writing on the chest.
Yeah, it's
What does it say?
Rockstar.
Exactly.
You can read it because the language is abyssal.
No. Knew this would be handy.
So what does it say?
Dear Anthony.
The language, it sounds like 1,000 needles in your heart. This grating, horrible language, but it says,
Boston female.
Oh,
With thick accent.
oh, what blindness does great prosperity cast over our minds.
Oh god, I can't handle those words.
Oh,
Say it
what
again.
politeness does prosperity what?
Oh, what blindness does great prosperity cast over our minds.
So great prosperity blinds us. No, blight.
Blight?
I think it's
Blight?
Blindness.
Blind.
Oh,
Yeah.
what blindness does
what
Yeah.
blindness?
So we get
great
blind.
prosperity cast over our mind?
See?
Rich people.
I think I know this better than anybody.
Yeah.
I'm just
You
saying.
Let us bring on the point.
I mean, I've come to accept this part of myself.
That's pretty much your motto right there.
So, like, yeah. Fuck it. Okay, cool. Let's go check out his other room, what it says there first, and then
So
I'm gonna go open a
it's
box.
saying
Get my fingers inside his box.
blind. Turn us blind if we open that box.
Yes.
So you go
we
in
should
the
take
other room
that
and check the
literally
writings?
too. That might be a literal warning.
Good call.
I don't. Mage hand.
Yes.
Mage hand open that. Let's just walk out of the room and mage hand it as far as you can.
Huh?
Mage hand it open.
Check the other stuff first.
Yeah, yeah.
The runes of this other room are written in abyssal runes. The wallskins carry abyssal runes that are prayers to Demogorgon. What do you do now?
So get your mage hand to open up the box, but when we're out, like way out of the room.
Well,
Make sense?
Yes.
will do.
Put yourselves down there, please. So I can-
Where should we go? Where
Maybe I should.
should we move the mage? Should we move the box into the fire pit?
No.
And open
Even in
it
the
there?
room. Can you do it without?
Because then we would have the high ground, and according to
No,
Star
I'm
Wars,
see-
high ground is the
Well,
best
I
thing
mean,
ever.
I'm
I'm not
gonna.
going to deal with it necessarily.
I have the high ground, Anakin. There's nothing you can do.
We're gonna back away. And Mr. Mage Hand is gonna mage hand with bullshit.
Yeah. Wait, what spell do I have maybe ready or already ready? I cast Armor of Agnes.
You already had that
No.
concert today already.
Yeah, but
But
it's
that's
only
Expired because
it's only 1
10
hour.
minutes
Oh, it's
late.
only 1 hour. Did 1 hour pass?
and
No, it's not yet 1 hour old.
Yes, we could have it. We can pass again.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. Well,
and I
How
cast
do you cast the spell?
Protection from poison.
I don't do very much. This hand is like, around me constantly.
I'm just gonna get ready
So
for
now I
the
can
poison.
stand.
So you look at the box and you make it.
And then
Fix on the box and let the hand open it. The chest lids open, and on the inside is a mirror. You see yourself in the mirror.
okay.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
This one I'm rolled. Which one?
You might be able to. Wow, you're screwed.
It touched something.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll on here. We can all see it.
Yeah,
I didn't see that roll. That
you
was
did
not
see
a good.
Wait a minute, what did you roll?
He rolled a 20.
It was on camera.
Yeah, he rolled a 20, but like, come on, it was.
No, I
was not
rolled
a
it.
good
No,
roll.
no, I rolled it too. So it's I have a 3. Okay, so what what happened?
You feel your joints stiffen.
Old age.
Worse,
Worse.
you feel restrained as your flesh starts to harden.
Oh, I'm turning into stone, dudes. Please dispel this.
Is it a spell that's happening to him?
Oh yes, there is magic.
Can I
happening
cast a
to him.
counter spell to it?
You don't even see it. You're somewhere else.
Don't
No,
I
he's-
see him?
we're all-
Yeah,
we're
I see
here.
him.
We're nearby, but we're not looking directly in the room. He is.
Do you have counterspell?
I sure as fuck
Then
do.
I will look at it.
It's one reaction. 60 feet instantaneous. You attempt to interrupt a creature. Fuck. Never mind.
Alright.
That is settled.
Well, you can see your friend.
Fuck the fingers, I got a spell for you.
I like how I read it in the
You
first
are
line.
restrained. That means your speed becomes 0, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws and attack rolls against you have advantage, so you are kept in place. You can all now act for 3 rounds, and we'll see what happens.
I'm gonna cast Bless on you.
Thank you.
I'm actually on all of us except for...
You can all 3 do something, then it's your turn, and you have to roll another Constitution saving.
Except for danger, you could.
But I can move.
I don't need those.
Yeah.
Do I need those?
No, your speed becomes 0. You are.
I'm not. But I can
You.
use my hands and stuff.
You can still do actions.
Use my rolls. Boom.
Okay, what would you like us to do? How can we help you? What's going on?
I am gonna use my spell remove cast. What? Remove curse?
Okay. Yeah, I didn't hear curse. I was like, remove cast.
That's what I heard.
What's a cast?
And then you start doing this. I'm like, you're taking a cast out
Yeah.
of your arm as you're too stiff.
I don't remember you breaking an arm. All curses affecting one creature object. It's cursed magic item. It's cursed remains. Cursed magic item. Okay. That was why did I have to choose this spell?
It's only if you try to remove the curse from the magic item.
Yeah.
Or maybe
You can't remove like the
Or
the
from a
chest will still
creature.
be-
Oh wait a minute. No, I'm gonna.
You remove it from yourself. What you're saying is the chest or the mirror is cursed.
Yeah.
And you can't remove the curse from the chest and mirror. So if I then go and look at it, I'll get cursed.
But you're not
too.
casting it on that, you're
But you're
casting
casting
it
on
on yourself.
yourself. So does that make sense? You can remove the curse from yourself, but you can't make
He tries to cast the
Oh,
spell
yeah,
on
okay.
himself,
Maybe I've read it over there.
but to no effect.
I'm gonna run up and see, like, the box open, right?
Wait. You cast Bless.
Yeah.
Then he cast his spell. You
Okay.
guys didn't do anything.
Okay.
So
I mean,
he
you can
has to
still
call,
move
so
in
he
my...
has to roll a Constitution save.
I can
Well,
still
hold on,
move in my
I
round. I can still
I
move in
really
my
want
round.
you to destroy that mirror like so bad.
Can I actually take a turn and
First,
well,
he has
Do we
to
know
roll.
what happened yet?
Wait, what?
I didn't get an opportunity to
Because he cast a spell. I said you can go, and then he goes, but he chose to go.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
roll a Constitution save.
Alright. Oh, fuck me.
Oh,
You have Bless.
Okay.
Add a d4.
Oh, well, I mean, that doesn't really do much. Yeah, I can't touch or something.
Roll
This-
on here.
Okay,
Four.
let's just see if this goes better.
Four.
Yes, definitely goes better. Yeah, 9.
No. You get ever harder as you feel yourself becoming gray.
I'm getting so hard.
I love this. I'm gonna write a poem.
So, next round.
I'm running up the balcony to see what is... actually, how high is it?
Like 10 feet.
I'm gonna jump up there and look into the room. Like the door is open, the chest is open. What do I see?
You see a mirror hanging there, but nothing happens.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna.
Can I make an arcana check to see if like whatever happened is still like active and could like affect me too, or if it's just...
One time.
Well, you already looked in the room and nothing happened to you.
Okay, then I'm just gonna dash and move in and look into the chest if there's anything apart from the mirror.
Yes. Inside of the chest are treasures. A golden chalice shaped like a skull with black opal eyes and obsidian teeth. Pipes carved in the shape of feathered snake, and 5 feathered cloaks with large ivory clasps.
Okay, I'm thinking like what could help right now.
Smash to me.
Mirror is not effective, but I still have a smart idea. The other thing is, could
Do you do anything?
Can I still do stuff?
Well, you ran up and then you looked in.
Yeah, but like, do I still have an action?
Yeah.
Cool, I'm gonna punch the mirror with a magical fist.
You punch the mirror with the magical fist,
Yeah, twice.
and it breaks. It
Oh, it
breaks
does.
into many pieces, and you feel a magic lesson.
I'm flaccid again, finally. I was hard for too long.
One more roll and you would have turned to stone.
Oh.
Good thing we didn't
Thank
think
you,
that one.
The thunder blast.
Yeah.
So there's
The
some
color
stuff
comes
here.
Yeah.
What's in there again? Pretty
I
chalice.
tell them
Wait,
what's there.
wait. Remember what it said on the top of this box, too? It said something about going blind if we are greedy.
Yeah, but I think that was a reference to the mirror.
Doesn't seem too blind.
I'm gonna grab the flying snake pipe.
Oh gosh.
Sure.
It's a pipe.
There is a pipe carved in the shape of a feathered snake.
Go take that
Like a weed pipe?
pipe.
Pipes.
Like a piccolo.
Ah, okay, cool.
Or one of those.
I was thinking.
It's just one like that.
Yeah, I took
Like a
took it.
recorder.
Fine.
What else was in there?
5 colorful feathered cloaks with large ivory clasps, and a golden chalice shaped like a skull with black opal eyes and obsidian teeth.
I'm sorry, say that last one.
A golden chalice shaped like a skull
Golden skull.
with black opal eyes
I think
and
we should start
obsidian teeth.
doing like group toasts for like on the night shift every time we get back. We drink out of the golden chalice. We'll make sure it's safe
CHALICE.
first.
Oh, I
Feel like a big
Tavy, come here.
The scared teeth.
Yeah.
Maybe you can test it first. You guys want a cloak? I put one of the cloaks on.
Wait, we should investigate this shit.
Oh, I
There,
have a
there were
cloak on
5 of each.
Yeah.
Like 5 ivory sticks, 5 ivory thingy coats.
Well, there's 5 coats, and each one had iron clasps.
Yeah, and also we have 5 ivory wisdom sticks.
Well, don't mind if I do these clothes. Dash.
Investigate. See if it,
So should we wait yet another
10 minutes.
10 strokes?
Why
of
don't
the
you?
clock?
What?
Do you have detect magic prepared or something?
No, no.
Then you would have to cast it as a ritual.
It's seen as like a slight blue light.
I have identified. I have 4 of them.
But you cannot cast it as a ritual.
No, I can just blast it.
You
Yeah,
can.
it's blasted.
But it's a visual casting.
What's that?
Yeah.
Fuck
I know
off.
wizards have.
Wizards, bards, clerics.
Okay. Cool. I need a pearl.
Yeah. No, you have a pearl. We gave each other. We have like 7 pearls and you have 2.
Oh, sweet.
You should know your inventory.
I
You have 1 pearl unless. Oh.
No, I think by now I have 2 or 3 pearls.
Well, where is it written down?
There were I know at some point we had 2 pearls from
I know
but
you
got
had
a
1.
tinker.
That is all I know.
Well, here, borrow mine.
I have 1. I just forgot.
No. Oh, I have mine.
Okay, do you cast any? What do you want to invest in? What do you want to?
I'll do a cloak.
Yeah, I
You did a cloak?
do the cloak first to see if there's anything magical.
Anything else?
And you get to do one too.
Alright, I take the
Chalice.
chalice.
Yeah.
You guys get 10 minutes.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna check the balconies. Will they do that?
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
With plus
Guidance.
guidance.
I mean, guidance is.
I mean, there's
for
not much
checks.
checking. You see to the right a door. Or what do you mean with checking?
The other.
What
Just
balcony?
investigate.
The other.
Okay.
They climb up the balconies and investigate.
Which one?
Well,
There's 2.
yeah, this one.
They're not connected.
Yeah, but you can go up. Sorry, I'm not looking at where this is.
Yeah.
You can go up this one and then check there, and then come back down and go up the other one and check there.
Okay.
So I start with this one.
Okay. Do that.
Ooh, yes. 21 plus 8, so that's 3.
So on this side of the balcony, you see a door leading to a chamber to the south, and you see in front of you almost hidden in the mortar what looks like a button.
Button. Should I push the button? She said yes, I should push it.
You push the button?
She wants me to push the button.
I'm stepping 10 feet away.
No, I don't push the button. I'm just I want to push the button.
You want me to push the button for you?
But you found a button?
I just
Oh.
yeah. She was very happy.
You are much better than me, like surviving poison.
Absolutely. No.
So you're
I
gonna
don't
do
know
it.
about that, but okay. I have a low constitution.
Mine's even worse.
Okay.
So you're gonna do great and slowly backing off. Yep.
Oh.
That's how you do it.
Alright.
Oh God. Slowly back out of that.
What happened?
You gotta move it up sometimes.
I'm like,
As you push the button,
Hagen,
as you push,
it's one thing, but like there's shit that comes out of your
I want to
lungs.
know that
Like
I'm
black.
15 feet away from
a little
him.
bit of blood.
Oh.
as you push the button, a secret door in front of you opens.
Oh, God damn.
Yeah. Oh, this one.
And 40 gargoyles jump out. Oh. Early
Way
celebration.
down there.
Right here. So,
Ah, you found it.
No,
oh, sorry, not that one.
it's not. It's not. Here's the balcony,
Yeah.
and the door is here. This one.
Oh, okay. Where's that?
The secret, and there's actually a door down here. It's not enough space. You can use.
Oh, yeah, I was wrong.
No, other way. Other way.
Oh, this room.
No, this room. This is the room with the secret door, and I said, and there's to the south. There's also one other door.
Oh, so we just like.
We discovered this one though.
No, that has a door. There's not
Right.
much discovering.
Ah,
Here.
okay. Gotcha. Nice.
What's in there?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Secrets.
So you step in, and it's dark.
I've light on.
I'm going to investigate. Oh, that's terrible. That was.
I was
This
like,
room.
how are you doing?
How's
How you doing? Good? Is everything good in there?
How's the game going?
This
We are terrible.
room, let me tell you what you see. This room is bare of furniture, with the exception of a few stone benches along the wall and a heavy layer of dust and fine sand covering the floor. A steep flight of steps in the northwest corner leads up to a narrow platform, and a trail of footprints winds through the dust between the steps in the southwest corner.
Are you seeing anything in there?
Not much, but it keeps on going. Yeah, do you want to go?
Or is it like stairs to the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, like leading upwards or.
Again, there's stone benches along the wall where you are currently.
Okay.
So, and there's a heavy layer of dust on it. There's a steep flight of steps in the northwest. This is up there.
Yeah.
That leads up to a narrow platform. And if you look out of it, you look through one of the eyes of the face.
Oh, that's where the face was.
And the other steps go to the southeast in the dust.
It's a secret spot.
The other steps go to the southeast.
What?
It's just like the footsteps I see in the dust.
These steps?
Right.
Where are the other steps?
You're where the other steps?
I'm seeing footsteps because there's dust everywhere. So some of them lead this way, some of them lead that way.
Okay.
Cool.
In the southeast corner.
Cool. So I go down to the southeast corner where those footsteps are, and I want to investigate
All right, then
why they would be there.
investigate.
Yes.
They're still all covered with sand.
The exact same one.
Wait,
No, I guess like plus one. But so 6 plus 8.
14.
Can't find anything here.
Are you doing good?
Okay, so I don't think anything's gonna shoot out of his eye anymore. That's cool.
Hey, let's look in the other room.
Okay, cool. So then we check this room.
It is also closed by a door. When you open it, you see a single luxurious bedding of tiger furs sitting against the middle of the west wall. Here's a wooden trunk resting at the foot of the bed, while a dozen colorful wooden shields decorated with large brilliant feathers hang from or lean against the walls. There's a large clay jug emanating a spicy alcoholic smell sitting in the northeastern corner.
Chest. Alcohol. Chest. Alcohol.
Check.
Alcohol. Chest. Chest. Alcohol. Okay. Chest. We'll do investigate. Chest.
You got this. Yep.
Yes.
Also, kind of weird.
Yes, it is.
Let his light guide you to new beginnings.
I gave 12. 13.
What are you investigating?
The chest.
You don't see anything unusual on the chest. It looks like a... Actually, it's not a chest, it's a wooden trunk.
Yeah, trunk. The trunk. Okay, I'm gonna open the trunk.
Like a tree trunk or an elephant trunk?
You open the trunk, and inside, there's nothing.
Okay. Alcohol it is. We go to the alcohol and I like take a smell and try to investigate whatever that is. Nat 20 plus 1. Okay.
Investigate doesn't help you. You see the substance.
Based on my tongue, see if it's like poisonous, you know, not just to test the poison.
The taste is disgusting. It's strongly alcoholic.
Would you say it's positively positive?
The vapors engulf you. You feel your mind swimming. You automatically have a disadvantage on wisdom checks as long as you're within those.
As long as I'm what?
As long as your head is inside them.
Senor getting poisoned all the time.
But you don't know what the substance
Did I
is.
hallucinate?
Okay, a little bit.
It's like poppers.
I'm just gonna take this, I pick up the jug, and carry it under one arm out of the room,
Mhm.
and
It's
I-
quite heavy. It is almost as large as you.
Should I carry that for you or?
no, that's cool. I got it. No, that's cool. But like struggling to carry this thing, and I'd go like,
Are you sure?
you know, maybe just a little help down the stairs.
Do a dexterity check.
Check. I got 23.
Okay, you manage just about to go down the stairs without
Almost like
spilling
oof,
any of the
oof.
content.
Okay, nice. So I get down to the bottom of the stairs, and I look around, put my head in, take another sniff,
How's
take my head out.
How's the spell casting going?
At the same time, your spells are over. Neither the clasp and the cloak nor the chalice are magical.
Yeah, but it's just a bunch of stuff down here. Very little, magical abilities and all that.
But like, could we sell it for a lot?
Yeah, I guess so.
The
Would
golden
we-
chalice?
Yeah, for sure.
Could you sell that? Oh, I don't know. You can put it back.
Let's move onwards.
Well,
What about the
we
heating
have
warning on top of the box?
We have these 4 cloaks. We get these 5 cloaks. Ooh, they're not magical though. So neither are the.
Maybe we should just
No.
leave them in the box.
The cloaks are not magical, and you also investigate the chalice.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think we should keep
But-
it close.
What are the
The
sticks?
cloaks are so cool, honestly, guys.
Okay, but
I don't know.
I prefer.
I have this. Oh wow, what a great magical item. Condition 11 level.
Your cloak of billowing?
Yeah.
No, it is magical. You can decide how strong it
I
billows.
want to burn this shit.
I can do that for you.
So now, where do you intend to go?
I want to investigate the other balcony.
We're
Not the other one.
on both balconies.
Yes, you were on this one, and now you were on the other one.
Oh. Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spooky door?
Sure.
What's spooky door?
Whatever this is.
It is actually not a door.
This is the spooky door we came through.
Yes. And there is this way is also a gate open that leads further to the west. And you can see from far away light.
I'm investigating the walk down.
Do a investigation check.
Am I still blessed? Or whatever it is? No?
Oh shit, sorry. That didn't count unless it did.
I mean, it was anyway.
You can scroll a little bit to the
Doesn't matter.
side.
Ah, yeah. It's the room.
Enough.
Keep going. Go up a bit.
I see. Okay. I rolled a 6 plus 8.
6 plus 8.
8, yeah, 13.
You don't find anything. So you go further.
Should we sneak?
In front of you, you see monumental stairways. As you step out of the stairways, you see that below you, a large magical writing activates in a radius of 60 feet around it. The air is filled with deathly magic.
Yeah, let's turn that thing off.
You step on here, and you must.
Oh god. Like Constitution, Wisdom, and Intelligence saving throw. At minus 400.
Intelligence.
Just a moment.
Intelligence.
Yeah, make a Constitution saving throw. All of you.
All of it?
Oh!
Why all of us?
As he steps on this area,
Oh, no.
there is a writing that erupts, and within 60 feet around you, the air is filled with magic that seeps into you, deep into your mind, and drains your life.
18.
18.
Yeah.
47.
Just give me a second.
What's that?
That's very easy thing. What's up? What are those things? You know those things they put under like catering plates?
Oh,
Yeah. Under Bain Marie.
Yeah.
The candle heated ones.
Yeah, not the ones that are the water heated, but the you know, they're just like
Just
food.
like the little candle things.
Exactly.
They could be for the water ones too.
But you
Oh,
can
because
also
you just-
fill it with coal and have it as a something.
Yeah.
Okay, what were your some Constitution saving throws?
Actually,
But yeah, those little things are probably for secrecy. Prize.
yeah, I don't know.
Wait, how'd you say it? Bridgier?
47, I said.
What did you roll for, really?
4.
18.
All right, you both manage to hold on while this symbol on the ground tries to leech out your life. You both take. Well, you both take 60 points of necrotic
Oh, God.
damage.
16.
Sickety.
Sickety.
Sick a cockatoodle.
The thing is, I'm the only one that could possibly read this thing.
You guys take 30 points of necrotic
Oh
damage.
fuck, I'm dead.
Are you unconscious? Or are you dead?
I have my current hit points were 55.
You didn't take the rest. Oh, why did you take a rest?
You at 0 hit points and you are dying.
Cure wounds immediately.
I can spare the dying before.
But cure wounds gonna pick him up immediately. So
Yeah.
cure wounds.
We don't die.
Tell me how to do this because you are being onslaughted outside.
Like, is it still there?
Well, but the fact that you once, it's still glowing.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm guessing like my immediate reaction was like clutching my symbol of the thunder. I'm gonna speak a quick prayer to the thunder to cure wounds on him. I'm gonna heal you for 7 hit points. And then I'm gonna drag him, because we're both at the very end, I'm gonna drag him with me for 20 feet. Because I have 45 feet of movement speed. So I'm
Alright.
drag him 20 feet.
The rest of you, what do you do?
And,
Dash out to the other room. I mean, I don't know what things to do, but I dash. I can move through that too. Basically.
I grab his legs.
I would have carried him on.
Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna help.
And you?
I guess you're big enough. I'll just run with. I don't want to be in.
Run or what do you do?
Well,
Run out of the room.
run out of the room. Yeah.
Back into the other one.
Move your maximum speed or dash or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking I'm also just gonna dash as a bonus action, so...
Get the fuck out of there.
So you all manage to run out of the sphere of magic. This necrotic magic that fills the entrance. It's still there, but thankfully it cannot affect you anymore. It's like a wall of reddish magic tentacles driving through the air. Almost as though they're clasping for you, but you are outside of its reach.
I'm gonna cast heal wounds at.
We can take there's a could I read the text in there?
I don't want to spend days in here.
From here.
Wait. No.
I
You
have
do a
20
short
hit
rest.
points.
But you can roll Arcana to see if you understand
This is
this.
not the first time
spell?
we've been using
This effect?
I don't know. I mean, there's this beautiful room up here that has like luxurious tiger beds in it. I think that would be a good place to rest.
Yep. Okay, honestly, we've been up for like maybe an hour. I don't want to like do a full-on long rest again.
Yeah, we can do it.
Let's do a short rest.
I'll sing some songs and we can.
Yeah.
I'll drop some spells to heal them. We'll get enough life back.
Okay, so you're doing Song of Rest. We're spending hit points. Is that okay with everybody?
You gain an additional 1d8.
You gonna roll it or should we?
Heroic. I'm gonna see how I play too. Because I'm playing music.
You rest for an hour
Yeah.
from this onslaught.
And the luxury.
And the magic that covered the entrance after 10 minutes gone.
Well, we don't see that. We're in the luxurious room upstairs.
I played
Yeah.
really well, but the healing wasn't
The
that
magic
good.
at the entrance.
You all
no
gain an
longer
extra 1 hit
exists.
point. What are you at?
All of trying
Short
to
rest.
the room for a short rest.
Yeah.
Probably got a room for that.
Yeah.
short
But
No, what?
Did you roll any hit dice to recover?
No.
I mean, because I don't really know how to.
You get +1.
So you use your Constitution modifier,
Mm-hmm.
and for each die you roll, you can add that as well.
And 1d8.
No, like yeah, 1d8 from that. That was 1.
Oh, 1.
So I don't.
But it was at a.
You can roll as many hit die as you...
So your hit dice are d6. You're
Yeah.
level 11.
Plus 1.
So for each d6 you roll, you add your Constitution modifier, which is
+1.
yeah. So
It already says that.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can- 11 times you can roll 1d6 +1.
Okay.
That's your guess.
But is this short rest? Is there?
But you can use them all. It's just
You can decide on the
Ah.
use.
but
Okay,
on
let's
each
just-
long rest you get half of your hit dice back.
Let's just roll.
half of what you have left, or half total.
Half Yes, you get back.
The 2 elements.
So you get 11 plus whatever.
So,
Plus 1, 12 from him. Plus 60, 11 to 6. How many do you roll? Just roll a bunch.
2.
How do you look?
Oh, I can rest too. So how's it work again?
So you basically, on your character sheet, it should say what your hit dice are, right? And it'll
It's
say,
your
like,
level.
9. Yeah, but it's different what dice you use depending on.
Like I have a D8.
Okay, so you would have basically 11 d8s, right?
Cool.
Plus your
Well,
constitution.
wait a minute. Don't you use 4 classes different hit die and then you have...
Depends on
He
what
said,
class.
and he said he has d8s. but-
You only has the 8?
What's more than-
Yeah, Warlock they have D8s. Wow.
I have d8s.
Only.
Oh yeah, because it'll say right there if it's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, mine's like mine. Both of mine are different.
So I have 11 D8.
I have 9 d8s and 2 d10s,
So I just roll this 11 times.
plus adding your constitution.
You can use it.
But yeah,
You don't have to use all of them.
yeah.
Ah,
Just use.
I just have 11 of them.
exactly.
Ah, okay.
Magic was all.
You can
So that's
choose how
8.
many you roll.
Use
because-
half my hit dice.
So 6. So you get
Oh, no,
6 hit points plus 1 plus how what you rolled.
Okay, well then I'm at full health because I have so little.
Because I need a d8.
You had 4 health from 6
Yeah.
hit die?
Yeah.
Plus 7?
Because you always you roll better with the force.
Ah,
Yeah.
What did you roll?
Would you?
I went
Yeah.
41.
You.
Because you can't get lower than a 2.
How's it possible?
Totally.
How is that possible?
66 plus
Wait a minute. Okay, did I?
plus 7 is 42?
Wait a minute.
in what way?
11.
You must roll very well.
I mean,
You must have rolled wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I did. Okay, well I'll reroll.
You get 7 hit points and then you roll the d6 6 times.
Yeah.
And what did you get out of those 6?
Okay, I'll re-roll it.
Okay.
11.
Here's one more.
that's fine.
No. Okay, it's funny.
21
11, 21,
plus 7,
plus 7,
28.
28.
You can still roll more if you want to.
What?
You can still roll more hit dice if you have more.
Ah,
Or we could heal you.
yeah.
Academic means plus.
Then let's go for more hit die. 11.
So
You only have 11.
Yeah.
You just rolled.
Oh,
You can roll the last one here. If you want to roll one.
11.
17 plus 5. 22. And
So-
now you spend all your hit dice.
you are in your main chamber. In the main chamber of this complex. What it looks like from the size of it. What do you want to do now? Go and explore the light outside. It looks like it leads outside. Or go back into the complex.
There's something bad in there, and I would like to destroy it or deactivate it.
That would be absolutely great.
It seemed like it was when we touched the floor.
Yeah, I think
We
it's
could
got
all
them,
fly
like,
and-
I would just like to point out that I told you guys we shouldn't leave the treasure till we come back, but we're probably not going to come back. I'm just saying. Are we really going to go back for those gold rings? and
No,
shit?
we're not.
Exactly.
Maybe. We might hit it and
No, we're not. No.
we're not that far off.
Anyway,
Tavy will bring it.
we stuck down at the front of
You
that.
want
No.
Tavy for this?
Huh.
No.
Yeah, well, kind of.
Kinda. He couldn't come all the way.
He's stuck somewhere.
He'll probably go back to the ship. He's a smart boy.
Alone on the Isle of Drag.
He's
He's a level 2 character. He should be fine.
What is he again?
he has the stats of a bandit.
Oh, he's bandit.
No, he has the stats of a bandit.
He's bandit.
He stole the stacks.
He is trying to climb up.
He may be under a
He's
level
trying to
5
climb
gaze
up
spell,
the
thinking that he has to be under. I convinced him. I'm telling you, it was purely persuasion.
This is the most- Persuasion is the worst skill in this game, I must say.
I know, and
It's
I
the most
fucking
pointless
maxed it out. I have intimidation too. Use it so much.
Yeah.
Alright.
where,
What?
where do you go?
Persuade
Aside
the
from a
DM.
menacing
Can we
about
check
the boy trying
can
to
we
crawl up
check
the
the
wall.
runes? Can we check the runes that Smoke would apparently stepped on?
Sure.
Can maybe you check them because you can read them properly.
Yeah. Okay, so can I read now when they're not like stuck in the way?
It's too far away. You
No,
have to,
I'll
and they're
go
on the
with the
ground.
idea,
You'd
so-
have to get a little closer to the.
Make it strong.
Yeah, that I can cast fly on myself.
That's why I brought the smoke here. We'll probably get wet an hour or less.
Okay.
That's what I was like.
There's two sides.
You fly
No, you
over
Roll
the
big joint
ruins.
and a
Do
small
an
joint.
Arcana check.
Depending on what you get.
Yeah.
Or pure.
14 plus.
No, you still need it.
Pure-ish.
From the effect that it
I'm
had
not
on
canning
you
Yeah.
and the writing on the
Kennedy.
floor,
Yeah.
you tell that this no longer functioning, that this, what is no longer functioning, was a symbol of death.
It was a symbol of death, but it no longer works. Death is doesn't work.
Yeah, I know that
No, it's-
symbol. I think Merkel has it on his.
Okay. Let's
She-
maybe move further. Smoke one, you want to lead again or?
So it's saying it doesn't work anymore, so we all got booby trapped.
I'll go second. I can see in the
But
dark.
maybe we keep some distance so all of us get like blasted if anything happens.
Cool.
Like
Cool.
20 feet distance.
You can hang back. I got this. So just give me a
You search the left, I'll search the right.
glowing.
Wait. No, I don't go that search. Didn't mean to say it like that. I don't good at search.
Just let your lesson from earlier just absorb while I take the lead on this. So I cautiously go in and
Out. You go out because as soon as you step through the door, you are outside of the complex on the other side. There's a monumental stairway climbing down a wide landing. You went through the archway on the eastern wall. There are pillars decorated with abstract and intricate carvings supporting the ceilings of the chamber. You see, there's a chamber, and down there are docks. But it's opening into the free air. There are two square. Yeah, we can just move the whole. Yeah.
no.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, now I see.
That's why you didn't want us to see it.
Oh.
Is the night chart there? Are there any boats there?
Katie navigated the night shark all the way around through his
Through
strength
the,
and
through
bond.
the air on the
Yeah.
plateau.
Wow, that's awesome. I thought he would have sailed around, but through the air, not
In
the
the
plateau.
in the middle there are two square
Traded in
pedestals.
the airship for us.
Yeah.
In the middle there are two square pedestals.
Pedestals.
To either side of the center steps of the stairway support the feet and ankles of a collapsed statue that once straddled the stairs. Some of its features are still recognizable in the heaps of rubble scattered on the stairway, most noticeably the feathered texture of a huge pair of wings. To either side of the passageway to the east lay two bas-reliefs of men with feathered headdresses. The one to the north shows a man with a brilliant sun over his head. and the one to the south, a man beneath a smoking moon. Where is it now?
But this is, I mean, we already. I figured, like, wow, I'm getting through this. Somebody didn't want to the opportunity. I want people to, you want every call first. Yeah.
So, down to the piers, you see. Only piers.
No boats.
No boats.
No comrades. Only
Ghost
peers.
boats.
No strangers.
So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we did not defeat the evil in this dungeon, that we came here to defeat.
Are you sure?
Nope, I'm not. But I have this feeling. Like, did any of that feel like it was conclusive?
I don't remember
Yeah,
fighting
we
anything.
did not. And also, we're up on a.
We usually have to fight something.
Yeah,
Kill
I
it.
feel like usually when we're asked to like destroy evil or there's something we've got to like.
Will's believing that there's to be outside the light again. But remember this like other
Oh, we gotta go to
That's
the downstairs part.
yeah, and also you know the other part of the
And
temple
there.
with the smell of decay.
Yeah, we gotta go there.
Yeah,
I
well, I mean,
wanna-
that's. Yeah,
Where
for a
we-
long while. We were
Where we
supposed to
fell
go.
through the floor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go
Well,
back there.
no, wait, no, not
No,
the
we
part
climbed
fell
back
to
up.
No,
But
back,
that place.
back to the actual basement.
Ah.
You know, from like from way early back when the temple and all that.
Alright, so you guys decide to re-enter.
No, I want to investigate first.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's all
do
investigate
that.
around here. Everyone do it, because why not? We should look around. Oh, I got a 21.
Me too.
Nice.
Alright, you told me first, so you find that on the bas relief of the man in the shape of the sun, do a knowledge religion check if you want to know what it is.
Maybe. I mean I rolled well.
We all investigating.
I rolled religion check. That is
Would you have to roll a religion check to know it was your god?
24.
It is not Lafayette.
Who is it?
It is Tonatiuh,
Tune it to you.
the Maztecan god of the sun.
Oh, I think this one over here is Tezcatli Pocket.
I mean, it's basically
His-
like a rundown version of Latana. It's like it's a cheap copy, okay? Like he's not that cool.
Hey, let's not. You know, everyone has their thing.
His bas relief reveals a cleverly hidden peephole in the carving's left eye that, if peered through, reveals a hallway beyond the carving.
Shit. Hallway carving.
Oh.
Is this thing?
Ouch. Yes.
No.
Now you already know that there's.
Okay, well, let's pretend like we don't. Oh, an opening yet again.
No, you saw the
No, we
peephole.
s-
You
we,
could
like-
look through.
Oh, okay.
There is a little passageway leading to one of the balconies.
Groovy.
But yeah, you can just see through the peephole.
Fine.
What do you do now?
I guess we go back.
Is there more? You guys investigated too. Maybe there's more investigating.
Other than that, only thing you see at the piers is below the water, sunk boats.
Oh, transfer. Who can breathe underwater? Is there?
Little boats
Oh,
that
little
were sunk.
boats. Hello?
So,
So what?
Yeah, are we going to the basement through the the stairs, or are we going to the hall?
I felt like the steps were trapped, right? Like,
Really?
Were they? Because I feel like the little hallway we went down was trapped.
Yeah.
well, yeah, the little hallway for sure. But I mean, it just
So
felt like
It's not like drunk
the
Jennifer.
stairs were more unofficial looking thing. It's like, yes, you would clearly walk down that and go somewhere.
So maybe it's more trap than the trap. Also, I don't feel like it wasn't trap necessarily. I feel it's like got wrong.
Okay, was that the general feeling?
So like when we dropped down to the interrogation room, I feel like we just like rotted the floor.
But there was a hallway.
Yeah.
We could have gone.
you guys are not there.
When we fell through the floor, we
Climb-
climbed up right
climb
away, didn't
Oh
we?
yeah, no, we
Yeah.
can go back to it.
Do you go back inside?
Yeah.
The complex. Right.
We could try flying up through this hole too.
Another eruption hits the complex. And the smell is still like ammonia. And the heat is still cloying and strong. But something drives you towards the center.
I want to drive to the center.
No looking, please, no.
What?
Can you get up there?
Sorry.
See here, puppy.
My foot is doing pretty good. I got proud of this. Nice. Is that my superpower?
The marijuana has anti-inflammatories, which always helps.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just that I literally couldn't. 2 days ago, I couldn't. Like, I was hopping.
Strained ankles.
This is the layout that you described so far. It's complex.
Cool. I think we should go north. I don't know why. I have a feeling.
Where do you want to go?
So they down there, right? So they, am I crazy?
Don't push those.
Oh, sorry.
Or here, where we fell through the floor.
Yeah,
Here is a big hole in the ground.
right, exactly. So first off, we want to get the treasure from here. We want to go back to the other
Treasure's
side.
here.
Yeah. Get the treasure from here. I say we go down here because I'm guessing this way will also lead us to the hole we fell
Yeah,
through there.
good call. Let's go. Let's do it.
Seeing that.
So you.
I couldn't hear
Okay,
you.
so flying is-
I'm pretty sure you were mumbling.
For like this entire.
Is your flying still active? The others, they must
I can climb over.
climb around.
I could just jump down.
You can jump over it.
I could
I could
just.
jump down or
you
jump
know.
over there. Are we going down there or are we going to the first
Shit, I don't know. I was hoping they would just let it go. Like they could do something. They could help.
Can't you fly?
But it costs me my one spell slot. It's my guitar that makes me fly. My lute.
It doesn't cost us plus.
Well, the lutes. I can't fly after I use it. I like to save it for very. This isn't a big hole, so it,
I got you. We can just, we can, as I climb over, I'll tighten the path over. And then you just pick the pipe up.
Alright, then he climbs over. Okay, do a dexterity check.
like acrobatics.
Or athletics, whatever suits you better.
Acrobatics. Nice. +7. 23.
And without any issue, you make it to the
Single
other side.
tightrope walk.
And you go further. Back into the room.
Yes. Treasures.
Dread that.
I'm already
Okay,
I'm already
outside.
walking by. I'm
outside.
leaving you to it.
Yes, you do you.
If it makes
Where's the
clicks,
vacation?
go out of it. Oh
You
yeah.
will.
Do we care about it?
The other things left on the body of the noble
Danger, you still in there or?
are a set of earrings, a set of bracelets, and a what is a pectoral?
It's like a picture.
Pectoral?
Oh, pectoral.
Something on your here.
Is your chest.
Is it
Then
one of those things you snap in the middle?
your
No,
Egyptian
like
style?
these are your pectorals.
Yeah, so it's like the thing that covers it that you would put a cape on.
Oh,
You would have the cape with the two knobs, and then you snap it over, and it's kind of like a necklace.
Let's find it out at a later date.
Cool.
You can rip off the body, a set of earrings, 2 bracelets, and a pictorial.
Why did you just speak about it?
They're all
How do you spell
gold.
pectoral? PEC.
Pectoral. Who gets that stuff?
I do. Oh, the pictorial, I'm not allowed to figure out how big that is.
Worn on chest.
That's some.
Can I
Yeah.
wear it? Like,
It's an ornamental breastplate.
Can I put it on, or is it too big for me?
It's too big for you. It is human
It's
size.
not magical, and therefore it can shrink. That stuff. I swear to God, if I get it out of
Maybe we can let a little air in. I feel a little
Why
lightheaded.
not? You know,
Is
even
it
if it's not the
possible?
world's best.
No.
Little
Doesn't
air.
matter. Then
Also, I had like
You can't-
5 vaccinations today, so I'm a little.
You can't get high from being in the same room as people smoking with you.
Yeah, seriously.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you need to take a seat.
Can I still a little air?
Nah.
No,
Just
you're
breathe
fine.
in the joint.
Yeah, that'll actually enhance the sobriety.
We're just
Are you feeling like you're getting a little bit of a...
Dude, open the door.
Don't worry.
Are you okay?
Look, that's what a pectoral is. It's like the Batman Forever armor.
Oh, right, okay. It's basically a breastplate.
Yeah.
Batman Forever.
You know how they got the nipples
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one with the nipples.
in it?
Oh,
There are a bunch of like pretty good ones.
all right.
Yeah, it's like ornamental though. It's like a fancy breastplate.
It wouldn't actually do any good.
You
It's
walk by the room that held the Nimbus bow all the way
Oh, Nimbus.
to the square chamber bare of furniture, with walls covered in friezes depicting possessions of ancient Aztecan priests. The floor still cluttered with hundreds of flat copper rings. To the north is the passage through which you came. Not fully explored.
Should we grab some more rings?
And walking down
Sweet.
are stairs to a lower level. What path do you take?
What do you mean?
We're going low.
There's only. Well, we didn't finish even exploring up here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, let's finish exploring this floor first. Then go down. Yeah.
Well, we must. You know, I really want to use my little talent.
No, I wanna
And I
kill
feel like
some
the
motherfuckers.
busy is always down busy.
Yeah, but okay.
Can we use our perception to see if we could hear things?
Sure.
Maybe monsters. See.
22.
22. We keep rolling.
The best. If you need to find the sounds or whatever, just shake it back and forth, and it gets really big.
Oh, how nice.
It's just like, you know, that
Zoom
thing.
in. Everybody look away.
Okay,
Look away while he shakes it. Literally.
I'm looking away. Oh yeah,
That's cool.
keep shaking it. Shake and bake. Shake it. Shake
So
it.
sometimes also keep in mind the possibility that the mouse might have gone onto it.
You were back in the room where you originally entered. Towards the east is the trap in the ground. Towards the north is the room with the hole in the ground that led to a pile of animal and human carcasses, deposited here by who knows.
Oh, I forgot I got a vial of that smoke too.
And towards the west is another passage. Anybody with me? I said anybody with me.
Yeah.
Let's go down the hallway.
Let's go down.
I investigate.
Been waiting so long to go down the hallway.
We take the
Very
position.
poorly.
Yeah,
13 to investigate.
So in front of you is a little chamber to the left.
I'll do backup investigations.
Sorry. My new investigator.
And do you see anything? I mean, do you have any light?
Yeah.
We got the little light stick. Light digger.
Oh, actually, we can like light one of these like ivory rhythm sticks.
Ooh, yeah.
Brave light. I make a neon prick.
The little changer has a series of stone benches lining the wall. Otherwise, it's bare furniture. The remains are rotten and broken cabinets that lie under the benches.
I want to search through the cabinet.
Oh, that is a good cookie.
Natural
That is a beautiful.
28.
You carefully look through the remains, and to you it looks as though, based on the feathers and other paraphernalia you have found within, these may have been used to store religious vestments. But nothing of that remains now.
Cool. So go out and investigate further down this hallway. Then we should do it.
Yeah, boy, all the way. Actually, not all.
Oh,
Well,
It's so I like that other option. Foreshadowing here. And yeah.
we could probably get the program on here, you know, like you say, whatever it is, and then just still run it on the second screen.
Yes. Doesn't matter. In front of you are 3 pathways. There's a chamber in front of you. A pathway down towards the left. And a path towards the north. Where do you decide to look?
Well, I'd go down the southern, the one to the left.
You go down this little path, and at the end of the path, all you see is a big stone slab. Nothing else.
I investigate the source of that. 22.
The slab looks very sturdy. You cannot see anything else or find anything else.
I investigate the chamber in front of me.
And the rest of you?
Keeping my distance.
Standing around? Okay, keeping your distance. Well, the chamber in front of you.
Oh!
A 1?
20.
Oh, okay. The chamber contains a single hunk of raw wood placed as a crude altar near the northern wall. The altar and the floor near are sticky with swathes of mostly dried blood. A trail of blood leads from the altar to the southwest corner of this room. You searched the room and, made easy by the blood, find a hidden door in the wall. Yes. Other than that, all in this chamber is blood covering the altar.
Well, I investigate the door. And I gotta.
It's not much investigated, just when you find it, you can push it and it slowly opens.
I do that.
oh, we come.
And behind it, you see stairs that lead down.
Okay. So, do you want to take the other path first and then come back?
The thing is, when we came in here, I don't know about you, like when I came in here, there was blood.
So you want to go down?
And I'm like, hey, maybe blood is like a running theme here, which is like
Blood warm
Blood thing?
or cold?
What do you mean the blood theme of
It looks old and dry. Stinks terribly too.
I say we investigate that path a little more. Well, I'm gonna that's all right. And then I'll go down those stairs. I assume that's where we need to go, but something cool might be this way. So I investigate another path for a 21.
So where you're standing now, you don't see anything.
Investigate a little further. This one.
And what rest did you do?
I'm like 30 feet distance of
Yeah, we sort of just
So
follow it
fine.
around.
Ooh. Life is a hallway. I wanna scroll it. Holy shit.
That's a long ass hallway.
That's a bird's eye view if I ever seen. Woo, Michael Jackson. Oh,
Great.
oh.
It's a long hallway. Put yourself down where you are.
I'll be second.
So you're walking up here? Is it just a second?
like right next to him, or
You aren't you investigating behind me?
Yes.
you're right next to him?
Oh, are we all investigating?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Oh,
I'll pay 10 feet away.
Okay.
So we can do 10-foot spaces. Or longer.
let's do it.
I got it.
You roll so much. What did you roll?
I was rolling. I rolled I rolled an 8, but no, a 10 plus 8, so 18.
27.
I'm going
A 27?
25.
How?
Wait, no, plus 3.
What?
I looked
got
at
an 18.
intimidation. Sorry. I looked at intimidation. Investigation. Plus 1. Or can I use perception?
Yeah.
Plus 3.
You
19.
must use perception.
Oh, perception. 19.
Not investigation.
Investigation and let's if you look.
Okay, so I'm in. Okay. So when I'm searching a hallway, it's perception. So even better for the guy tonight.
Mm-hmm.
19.
I would much rather use perception.
No, you don't see anything here.
Maybe we have 3 people to look out, like.
I go the further down hallway.
Click.
I mean-
As soon as you pass a certain point, you hear something rumbling down.
It was like
But we're
20,
all like
it was
run-
like a 22.
We're
or
all like
something.
running in that theme, right? We're all like, it's like
Further
10
up
feet.
this
Jesus
way.
Christ, can you calm down?
Is a
We were all 10 feet.
Whatever. No, but I mean, maybe we just didn't catch it.
You see a little chamber, and inside of it, you cannot see that far.
We have light.
I have
40
60
feet.
feet dark vision.
And there's light on him,
I
which
can see that.
goes 20 feet and then 20 feet.
How far away is it? 60 feet?
So
I can
light.
see the like
Can
here.
you see something that? Who can see something that?
1,
Here's
2,
the-
3,
And
4,
here's
5. I can.
Which here,
Yeah,
that's
yeah, I
10,
can.
20, 30, 40. It's a
Yeah,
dim
I
light
can
for
see
you.
it, but dimly.
And I
There
can
is
see
a
it,
little
but dark
ziggurat
vision.
there. As soon as you pass this point, it moves into the ground. And a big rumbling starts. And just a second.
This is the- Let's run.
Wait, that is a very long hallway.
Yeah.
We're probably not supposed to see this one.
What hallway? And also the way out of the north.
Wrong.
Wrong. Okay.
Just one moment.
Found it.
Yep. Roll initiative.
Oh, fuck. Ah, 6. God damn it.
Nice.
Everything. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. I have the other one. Who has above the 20? All right. You can take an. Yeah, you can take a turn. There's rumbling from the front.
Do I see anything?
You see the cigarette retreating into the ground.
Okay. I get behind I guess Choden, and I attempt to hide from I don't know what, whatever the fuck is going on, but I'm going to the fucking pyramid and sinking? Yes. And so I've got a 19 plus 10, so 29 to hide. And then I take a defensive stance with my crossbow out and my rapier out, and I'm like,
What was your initiative?
17.
6.
19.
A moment later, from the other side, you can see. You know the slope's upright.
Yeah.
What looks like a boulder coming towards you.
Oh, fuck.
From there?
Oh yes.
Okay.
And
Shit. Shit.
gaining speed very rapidly.
Can I please have a turn?
It's its turn,
Oh no!
It hits us.
and it comes closer, and rolls towards you. A boulder made of bone and sharp shards, crushing and slashing through you, coming and impacting you. You can make a dexterity saving throw to evade it.
What? Seriously?
Please.
Go high. Go high.
The walls
I
are
see your
very.
20.
The
I
walls.
see your 20 Dumbledore.
How big is the boulder? How high is the
7-foot diameter sphere.
And the hallway is like 10 feet.
Oh.
Yeah!
Nice.
Motherfucking 20.
Only a small creature can potentially evade this boulder.
Well, guess what? I rolled.
Have my first aid.
You're very.
Because it's not.
Oh yeah, maybe.
You just use it to cover stuff, I think.
Is this a distraction?
BT done. I'm using evasion.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, same. Fully.
Like, just so it's being announced and you're aware, Christoph.
Evasion works against what?
When you're subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw to take only half damage, you instead take no damage if you succeed on the saving throw, and only half damage if you fail.
Yeah, me too.
Also, I rolled a 20. I jump up against the wall and do like.
Are the walls
This-
wet here?
Sure. I
I
don't
wouldn't
know.
mind.
Sure. It's like, no, I didn't want that.
No, they were wet throughout most of the dungeon. I established that earlier because I can't read my stuff.
Are the walls dry? Like bone dry. Bone dry.
So,
Dry blood, right?
what is your dexterity saving throw?
14. Not great.
You're in the front?
No.
Who's in
Dangerous. Danger, me, smoke bomb, Dumbledore.
What is yours?
Natural 20 plus 7. Wait. Yeah, plus 7. Yeah, I have a good dex. but- Save it for
What is your dexterity saving throw against?
plus 7.
No. What is yours?
27.
27. That means you actually manage to press yourself slightly against the wall. And take half. The boulder rummages through. And you see that outside of it are bony hands grabbing.
Ooh.
And while it's rummaging through, it impacts you. You take half damage and are not grabbed by the skeletal hands of the boulder running down.
Skedaddle hands.
I think I will be.
Who is the next one?
Me.
There's been a lot of band names today, but like skeletal hands.
I
What
rolled
was
it.
your-
I rolled a dirty 20, and I have the evasion feature of monks.
It'd be punk.
You take half damage and are not
Evasion.
grabbed by the hands.
Evasion is fun, so I take no damage.
Mhm. How do you do this?
I'm gonna focus my key into my legs and then jump up as soon as the boulder like rolls through. I'm gonna like do like a flank in the air while it rolls under me, and also flipping it birds.
So you're jumping over the boulder.
Yeah,
Oh, wait a minute, am I still flying?
it lasts for 8 hours, 1 hour, only
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Yeah, probably not then.
No. I'll tell you your damage.
Look what's bag.
So I also have evasion. I assume I kill those.
You are being grabbed by the sphere.
Cool.
First it impacts you and then it tries to grab you in. Where are my... Do we have any d8s here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many do you need?
I got a cool one
Oh,
somewhere.
Here's one. I've got another one somewhere.
My orange one is somewhere.
Here's one.
Oh, here's one.
So how many
Oh,
do you have?
what is it?
One more? No.
Here's one more.
I don't know how to tell
Yeah,
shapes.
How many do you have?
It's fine. eBay.
One more.
Or just
Got it.
Oh, there's a D8.
I can also roll twice, but
Yeah.
since you're all handing me things, it's a very nice thing.
You're welcome.
Christoph likes D8.
Wait, I'm not supposed to look over the thing.
Just curiosity.
We never read it anyway.
He's super excited about this. Did you guys do
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Cool. So
Not
not,
even-
not just me.
No.
Cool.
Close.
We're gonna be tumbling with this boulder here in a second.
Oh yeah.
What is the radioactive symbol?
Minority.
It's 8. It's always the highest number of the dice. Do you? Aww. Too bad I have a bar of chocolate right over there.
Friends?
Shut up.
No, seriously. I do. I do.
Speedies.
So it's in a box. Right behind that box is like a basket. What's that basket? Is that a bar chocolate down?
Calm down right now. You do not know what you're talking
I do.
8 points.
I watched The Nanny, and you know what that is called?
I mean, chocolate?
No, something hidden behind.
Oh, it's not hidden behind. It's normally like to the front. I put the box there because the box is normally on the table.
It was a deception.
No, I told you. I told you. Okay, I got chocolate in there.
Well, the bone boulder crushes and slashes through both of you.
It's that little piece.
And
You take 19 points of slashing damage
19.
and 29 points of bludgeoning damage.
Wait, you said 19.
19 and 29.
19 and 29 would be
48.
48. Half of 48 is
24.
24.
You both failed your save, so the skeletal hands, as they run over you, pull you into the sphere, which continues to roll.
How far is it from me?
48.
24.
You take 48.
48, 24.
I take 24
No, you.
48.
because I took
Yeah, because you.
half damage from
Yeah.
the hands grabbing at me.
No, you.
We
evaded.
both fully invaded.
No, he.
I don't have
He
evasion.
doesn't have evasion,
But
He's
he rolled a
still evaded
27.
because
Oh,
it's
cool.
a
and he doesn't get any damage from that.
He rolled a 27.
Fair. I mean, totally cool. Like, it's
Um,
awesome.
how far is the boulder from
It
me?
moves 80
Okay,
feet
takes 48 points to go.
on its turn.
But like when did it start? Like where did it start? Where did it come out?
Yeah, like
Well,
there is the
Where the
start.
ziggurat is.
Yes.
Yeah, so it was
So it's
1,
coming out of a
2,
little
3,
thingy
4,
where it's
5,
already
6.
gaining speed and then
Yeah, so it, like didn't even hit them on this turn. Just like was here.
no, and it's 123. Boom. It must make the
But
way.
we're going-
In 2 rounds, it must make the way all the way to the floor.
Okay.
So, but we're
I don't have the map.
We're with it, right?
Yeah.
You are inside of it. You guys are behind it at this point, exactly where it was.
Okay. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 50 feet away from me.
You guys,
Holy
yeah.
fuck.
You guys can attempt a strength check to see if you can rip out of the boulder before it impacts,
Cool. On our turn.
or dexterity.
I'm just gonna do it
Now,
Okay, cool.
and you guys can also do something now.
Oh yeah, I would like to move up to it and then do the following, which would be channel divinity, the undead thingy. Where is it?
Breeze
turn
undead,
undead.
always skeleton.
Turn undead. So the undead would be 5. Okay.
Will that speed it up?
I mean, yeah, but also they're like them.
So you present your symbol running behind the boulder,
Mhm.
and you succeed. The hands retract inside.
Ah!
Like this or like
The
this.
hands on the outside, you know, it's rolling along, and every time it's on the top, the hands grab. But you run behind, present your symbol,
I know, I love
It's
it.
like
Okay,
a light
retract.
beam, like
It'd be cool in a movie.
and retract. Meanwhile, what was your result?
19.
21.
All right, you both managed to
That was
edge your way out of the boulder,
okay, bro.
Yeah.
and you lie there. And the hands do not grab you while you are out, and it rolls all the way down until it impacts on the big stone slab at the end of the tunnel
Oh wait, oh god, no, something else.
into an explosion of bones and stone.
Okay.
Stumbo.
Also, really good band name, Bones and Stones.
Stone bone.
Stone.
Boner stone.
There's a lot of stuff.
You are like down here now, and you are here.
I mean, are you guys okay? Are you good?
No! I am very badly hurt.
I feel like I have a stone boner.
I feel like someone's stolen my bone and left it bleeding.
You're flaccid again?
What do you do now?
Stand up. Check myself for injuries. I'm like,
I'm just gonna say your light went out.
I'm turning the light on.
All right.
Oh, it grabbed my no-no areas.
I wasn't molested last night. I certainly was just a moment ago.
Okay. Yeah. Probably there's more traps on the way. This area.
Yes, sure they are.
I don't know. I feel like we've set up all of the traps and it's all done good.
Why do we never evade traps? Why are we only very good at surviving traps?
Well, you didn't roll good enough.
We're not good at fighting them, and that's why we're not good at them. Everything
Now
we fight,
standing
we
there, you
lose.
see that
We
there's a
get in a
little.
trap dungeon, we're dying every step of the way.
But there's a little.
Cigarette.
No, at this,
Switch.
on the side of the pathway up, there's a little gemstone on each side. Okay, glass
I
stone.
know what you mean. To basically indicate where the.
No, that's all you see. Yes.
So then I would investigate the glass stones, correct? Not perception. I got a 27.
Without any magic, you cannot find anything about those little stones.
Magic people, you do that. I'll investigate ahead. Can I get a light on my dagger?
I'll just cast it. I'll cast. What's that spell?
Detect magic.
Identify.
Oh.
Cast.
He casts it as a spell.
Yeah.
He holds the pearl up, touches the thing, and a minute later, you realize that this is a magic sensor. Anything walking by it activates a bone and stone boulder trap. Stone.
So no matter what I roll, the stone bone. Cool. So in the room with the ziggurat that went into the floor.
Do you go up there?
Yeah, I do. I roll a 28.
I'm keeping 120 feet distance. Just no.
In the meantime,
Oh, I want to go.
the 4-foot tall clay pedestal has reappeared.
The cigarette.
Yes.
The cigarette.
It's in the shape of a miniature ziggurat standing in the middle of this otherwise bare room. There's a shallow indentation at the ziggurat's peak that connects to narrow gutters that run down its four sides to a trough around the base. There is an inscription in ancient Maztecan around the uppermost tier of the ziggurat.
Hey, can you read?
What's up?
What's the
There's an
inscription?
inscription in
What's the
ancient
inscription
Maztecan
say?
ciphers running around the uppermost tier of the ziggurat.
Nobody can read those.
Let's see if I can.
Do an insight check.
Insight. Right. It's not as good as. Oh, nat 20.
Oh.
Or what a useless point to get that, but yeah.
You are pretty sure you can decipher at least one word perfectly. The word is blood.
That's his blood. But a general blood theme throughout it, then I think that should
I told you so.
So do we have to give a blood sacrifice?
Hey, John. What? Where will we get hold of
Danger, that's like your area of
I can just spit. My mouth is still bleeding from that time.
You took a short.
Oh, yes. Right.
I'm just gonna see what competent language if that is. Just, I'll just use it for spoken.
Put some blood on it.
I'm pretty sure.
I got some wounds still.
Yep,
Yeah.
you must be touching it, and then you can understand the meaning of a written word.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So, you cast a spell?
Yes. Yes.
The short inscription reads, "May the blood keep safe the flesh."
May the blood keep safe. The flesh. Seems like skin, then flesh, then blood.
maybe like also blood in this temple is to
There is a
work some kind of
the
spell.
ziggurat has the trust running out.
Oh, great, that's one.
Yeah. Oh. God. Well, maybe yes. Maybe they sacrifice blood so that the living may.
I think we
No,
should all
so
cut our
some-
hands.
Exactly.
Let's all cut our hands
I
and
take
pour
out
it
my
in.
dagger that's lit, and
Oh,
I
yes.
will
Gross,
not.
guys.
Nope. Yeah, nope.
cut
Not
my
gonna do
hand.
that.
This is evil blood.
I'll do it
Not-
too.
not much,
Gross,
just
fellas.
a couple of drops on the
I'm not going to do that.
I'll do it
And then
too.
I take a lick.
But I need a cut from you.
Oh,
Yeah,
Deeper,
well,
deeper.
That shouldn't miss
Deeper.
some
I want
justice,
one. I want
probably.
one point of
you boys
HP
nasty,
taken
yo.
away.
You wiped it out.
You boys nasty.
Oh, not.
What happened to the alcohol? I left the alcohol.
Almost your donation
Tazy's
of
lucky,
one
so-
hit point is barely enough to color a ziggurat. Nothing happens.
Do it again. Do it again. I have another hand. Do it again. I know
You're
it's
gonna have to
painted.
give so much blood. It's not.
It's okay. I've been close to the dead before.
Did you get the hit point?
Yeah.
So it's 2 hit points.
Nothing happens.
He's shaking his
Why do
hand
you want
hard
to give
like
it blood? Maybe you like keeping. Maybe you like gifting something
Let's go.
truly evil.
Let's go grab some of those bodies back.
Are there still like places to go from here, or is it like
Yes, there is
Yeah.
a pathway to the east.
Yeah, we don't need to do this. There are other
Okay.
ways we could explore. We don't need to do evil blood magic.
Okay, let's go
to
run down the
possibly
path.
support evil things.
When we find a dead body, I'm just saying we should bring it back here and bleed it out of a three-way. Just, could be a good
If
thing.
it happens, it happens. But I'm saying we don't need to.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
So
That's
let's
fine.
not. Let's not.
I will perceive my way down the hallway.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I will do it too.
With a 25.
I got a jam up
Yeah.
and a reroll for a nice old 18.
It was almost a 3, but I think it would have been an 19.
you move down this very tight hallway without finding any obstructions of any kind.
Anything magical?
At the end of the tunnel, you arrive
Outdoors again.
at an exit. A
Downstairs.
secret covered up exit.
What's the secret?
When you open it,
What about this way?
this one you looked inside, there was a little
Oh,
slope
oh,
up,
boulder, okay. Cool.
and the area around the exit looks like the care was taken not to disturb too much, but you see a little trail towards the south.
This might lead us down to like a secret area.
This is outside.
You know, like an outdoor little hole.
You were smart enough to figure out that. Remember when
Yeah,
you
I
came
would
to the
assume
main
that it would just come back there.
there was a little pathway you found towards the north.
Down the stairs, I say.
Let's go
Yeah.
down the stairs.
Oh, we
Which one?
finally go down the stairs.
Are we going down the bloody
It's a
stairs or
good
the
thing
regular
we've
stairs?
checked, we've knocked off all the traps.
What the normal thing for what?
You have 3.
We
Nice.
disabled
The
all
normal,
I say we
not
go
the,
down
not,
normal
not, not the
stairs.
blood stairs, the normal stairs.
Not the hole in the ground that we found.
I would actually say the bloody stairs.
Oh, the bloody stairs. Wait a minute, I'm sorry. Yeah. Bloody stairs.
The main stairs.
No, the bloody stairs. The bloody stairs we found here in this room.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Let's go down to the bloody
Yes,
stairs.
I totally was it. I like sure.
Are you okay with something like with your head?
No, I'm good.
Like
I
a
just
big
wish
roller, maybe?
we had more than alcohol though. That was that. Gosh, it was like it's. I mean, it's, like,
You should have
it's
put
not
some
nice.
in like
I forgot. I know.
a wine skin.
It has an effect on my like intelligence and wisdom that I like can't remember to take it with me. Like I keep thinking about that. I'm like, you're funny. Like anyway,
So, what do you decide to do?
we go down the blood stairs.
You re-enter through the great doors.
No.
Oh, you
There's
walk the
little-
way back?
We walked down the
Okay.
hallway again, and then these little stairs that we found. Those are the ones we go.
Yes. The heroes take to the blooded stairs.
With only 2 hit points left. Mind
Oh
you.
shit, say something!
Yeah, seriously.
Come on, if you see something, say something. Now you said something.
Well, we could.
But we didn't see something. Yeah, okay. Let's rest.
Yeah.
Before we do that, let's take a long rest. He has like no hit die left.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm
This is
okay.
not. We can go back outside, so we don't have to like sleep
We can-
inside of the
Or we can go to the nice crocodile thing.
this far away.
Is it that far?
We have to jump over a thing. Let's just rest outside, make camp, be connected with nature.
Okay.
Right at the doors.
Maybe.
So we have the doors
Thank
to
you
protect us
again.
and a shelter.
Thank you for being supportive. I'm dying almost. Okay, taking a nap.
Long rest.
A long rest.
I'll yeah.
I'm gonna do a second level to wounds just in case we get interrupted. So we go. Here, if I could get my D8 back.
Who needs help before I go to bed?
I'm alright.
I give you 3!
This guy.
I think you can have all of them.
Won't you get all your health back after a long rest?
That one. And
Yeah. You get all your health back and half of your hit die.
Yeah,
Well,
on my dice.
I'm giving you
So you go back outside and take a long rest.
11. Just so
Tell me how you rest.
And I'll cast a 5th level healing spell on you.
What's that? Alright, what?
68?
Oh, Jesus. Lasers?
Let me check.
8. Okay.
Cure wounds. 1d8 plus spell casting ability. 1d8 for each slot above the first, so.
fine.
5d8. Plus, what's my spell casting ability? Plus 9?
Plus 9 is a spellcasting ability?
No, that's to hit probably. The
Ah,
modifier
Its modifier is what?
5.
Plus 5.
12, 20.
And it's 5 each time, isn't it?
No, it's 5 altogether.
It does not.
20, 24.
So
plus
it's
5.
now the deep dark
29.
night. The mosquito bite.
Oh, fucking those mosquitoes again.
And you'll feel your sight getting worse and worse.
We shouldn't. do
Make a
this
constitution
outside.
saving throw,
We
everybody.
shouldn't have done this outside.
Why?
We're kind of outside, I thought, right here.
Or the doorway.
Wouldn't we notice right away and just go inside? Yeah.
You told me specifically that you went outside.
Yeah, but we also that's
Now-
You know what? It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because you were already infected anyway.
So what should we roll?
So I
now?
can't get
Constitution saving
Saving
throw.
throw 17.
Oh, God. That's a 1, yes.
15.
11.
15?
15.
And you had 17.
17.
Well, 3 of you still have -1 on attack rolls and ability checks that rely on sight. You have -2.
Attack rolls. And
Why do you have minus 1?
Because we got infected before.
You rolled for Constitution in the beginning. You have
Oh, well, you never told me about that. Well, it did. It did.
Well, you all 3 have -1 on attack rolls and ability checks that rely on sight. You have -2 of those.
I think this is that blindness thing we were talking about. Sweet.
Can I just like
So are we rested?
get
Like,
my?
did that not go away after the first one was?
Oh no.
I think it's anytime we're outside in this area. If we've been infected with the disease, I'm gonna pick up like in this long rest. So I just pick up my backpack or my sleeping bag, whatever, and I go into the thing. Fuck this shit. Fuck these mosquitoes.
Like, do we feel sick?
Oh yes, it is a proper disease.
Fuck you guys.
Well, guess what? I'm preparing for the next day.
No, nothing. That's terrible. Cadence doesn't get them.
Understand how they attack me?
I don't think he understands much at all, really.
So,
So we're all sick, sleeping.
and the morning awakes you with an overcast sky. It's foggy and steamy today. And the stink and the heat of the jungle has not left.
Need to re-enter, fellas.
Yeah. Come on.
Not let ourselves be stung quite since then.
I woke in
With a headache.
with a headache. It was not the best night's sleep, even though I did come in early. But I've started making breakfast, and by making breakfast, I mean opening up my rations and eating a little.
I prepared Lesser Restoration. I'm going to cast it immediately on myself. So I'm cured of the disease.
You are cured.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah, we're on the inside. Like, once we're inside, I'm going to cast it on myself. And
Are we cured when we go inside? It lasts until.
It's a disease. It doesn't change when you go inside.
Yeah, but
You were infected by the mosquitoes outside, and you determined that you need to find something called eyebright to cure yourself.
Again.
Unless you use magic, which you didn't have.
Right.
I'm gonna cast his as well on Smokeron because he's a lookout and we need him to do good attacks. So,
So I'm gonna go around sick.
well, until my next long rest.
Oh, jeez. I'm the wizard in that sentence.
So down the blood.
How do you
stairs.
feel about not being cured?
Unless, I
Fucking
mean,
sucks. Can't believe this bullshit.
are there no mosquitoes out at night?
Of course there
And
are.
in the day, I mean? There's lots of mosquitoes
Of
out
course. All the time.
Well, we're on the inside, not very outside.
So, I mean, they're already infected. It wouldn't make sense if they like, well, I mean, to get cured, to go get the eye break stuff. If I go back out, I'm just gonna get it again.
Yes.
If you want to go get it, that's cool.
What is it?
The eye bright, we had to get it last time when we had this disease. It's like, you don't have to get it. We can do another long rest and then we can cure you again.
I mean, let's explore more.
Cool.
And then
So you decide to re-enter
It's okay. I'll be out.
bloody stairs.
the stairs. Wait a second.
It's about like people staring at you in England.
Yeah.
Like, just being walking around England and just having everybody look at you. Oh, bloody stairs.
Bloody stairs. Can't handle
So,
it. Brexit.
decisions. Where do you go, friends?
Bloody
Down the bloody
stairs.
stairs.
Bloody stairs, mate.
You
But
take
first, we investigate if there are traps.
Indeed we do.
I'll give you guidance.
Oh yeah. Oh, perfect score.
Plus perception, so 10.
Almost want to give you a D8 to see if you're all an 8 on top. Yeah, just do it.
You ruined everything.
you open the stairs. You open the secret door and walk down the stairs. What you see on these stairs are the remains of a barbaric procedure. There are hearts on these stairs and heads. And
Hearts, are they like dried out? But
older.
so well preserved. Like still keep them.
Some
Do the heads have jaws?
they're human heads. They have jaws.
So it's probably
Humanoid or
Should I talk to him?
Human.
If you want to, sure.
Should we talk?
Yeah, talk.
Do you want to continue your description for that?
I was just saying, there's this, the blood that came outside partly ran down here, and a few organs and heads and hearts are here.
Okay. Get my incense out. Wicked
This-
necro. Thomas.
Do you hold the head up, or how do you talk to it?
Probably
Yes.
have to, so they don't.
The very Hamlet moment.
Okay. I'm pretending to be them.
What happened to you?
They caught me.
Did you
Who,
say
the
they
phone?
caught me or they
Who?
called me?
They caught me.
I thought you said
Who
they.
caught me?
I thought you said they called me and I was waiting for your name.
Who caught it?
Who caught him?
Who caught you?
The skinwalkers.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I am Xiaopu of Mantru.
Cool.
The village you
Final question.
There's two more.
Is there dangers down below?
I don't know.
Ask him what else. Anything?
Oh wait, no.
Is there anything you want us to tell your family? That,
Fuck. We get 'em.
well, who
was this copper that he was able to
What was
there
the
any-
average day in your life like? Like,
Is there anything we should know?
what's your favorite color?
We were destined for doom. All of Manchu.
Okay, only good shit. Let's just continue on.
You will.
You walk down the stairs and now I have to do some magic.
Mad magic.
Not watching.
Mad magic. Did you see this guy?
Yeah. They were easy to just.
Yeah, well, they're doing much. They're doing well. They're pushing. Yeah. Two main ones.
Am I confused or is it more smoky?
I was like pretty happy that it went back.
Well, it is so late that he hasn't normally gets better this time.
Probably just a little bit hungry.
It gets fat or fat?
Well, he's not eating his ear.
No, because it's too hard. He can't chew through it. He tried. He's too fighting it.
Oh my god, is he eating the marijuana? The Vitex Nicondo?
Yes. Yeah. He's eating a couple of the water leaves.
Last train is at like 12:30.
Yeah. Oh, when I like switch trains.
You tell me when you want to finish this. Should I leave you with a last impression?
Let's find a good ending scene.
Yeah. I still got like.
No, I'll leave you with
I still
one.
got like 30 minutes. Quarter to 12. would be
Oh,
a
I
good
thought
time.
you said
No,
but
last train is 12:30.
12:30.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's 11:17.
I thought soon.
No, but like let's work.
Which doesn't make any
next
sense
scene.
because I also get home very late when I come from work. So.
Yeah, it's a lot easier from here.
Or for me,
For me.
yeah. The night bus
I mean,
is
I
also
have to-
going
I'll have
here,
to clean up for a bit.
right?
Oh, look at that. There's a lot of those leaves. They don't get much light. They're just sitting down there. They're gonna die off anyway. So it benefits them.
He knows what's good. He knows what's good.
Yeah, exactly. He's got it. He's good. I mean, I know you're a dumb dog, and there's some places with knowledge leaves, but they're all way up high. So.
Alrighty. Walking down these stairs
Like super
over
dark.
what looks like human sacrifice, you find yourself at the bottom of the stairs, faced by the wall. Obviously, there's another secret door here. You can see its outline. And on the right side, a button.
Damn it.
Push the button. As you push the button, the secret door lowers itself down, and the first steps of the stairs are flooded.
Wait, what?
In front of you, a large chamber flooded with murky, rancid-smelling water.
The other one we found was not murky, right?
It was.
Was
We
it?
felt the fish, but we didn't see the fish. I assume it was. to perceive the room.
You go in.
I investigate or perceive like an entrance. What am I supposed to do? Investigate or perceive? The entrance, I guess, to the room before I just cross that threshold.
Roll a perception check.
25.
You notice right in front of you there's a drop off. The water is not shallow, it is actually quite deep.
Somebody want to fly across?
Like you?
You can fly me across, sure.
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can cast a fly on that. So I get fine, yes, into the room. And
You fly into the center of the room. Each square is 10 feet.
okay, so
You can. Inside the room, you see 3 exits. Big stairs to the east, leading upwards, as well as 2 pathways.
get 17 perception.
All this room is surrounded by a bas-relief figure of a feathered serpent, carved as a single frieze that runs on the wall of this chamber near the ceiling.
Okay, cool. Bas reliefs have not done me well so far in this dungeon. But I'm gonna. So I see this path.
You see a large feathered serpent. You recall that serpent from exactly Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah, we love them. Yeah, this is not good, right?
And there are 3 exits of the room towards the east and the west.
Which way should I go?
Wait, so where's the big flying serpent?
You are still standing on the stairs while he is flying above the water.
Go up the big stairs.
Go up the big stairs. And proceed my way.
You're flying.
Fly up the big stairs and proceed my way.
Flying up the big stairs, you enter in a big square room. You can exactly open this fully.
More stairs.
More stairs.
This place is like a maze.
It's like a dungeon. Isn't it?
In this room, there are life-size clay statues of ancient Maztecan warriors armed with spears standing at the 4 corners. The warriors have high helmets and feathered shields. The tips of the spears, the feathers, and other details of the statues have crumbled to dust. All you smell is the stench of rotten fish from the western stairway down. The eastern stairway goes up. There's also a pathway to the south.
How's it looking?
There's a pathway to the south, and there's more stairs to go.
They cannot hear you that far that well.
It's only 80
You'd have
feet.
to.
That's 80 feet.
Oh, but the water is sloshing, so you'd have to step down the stairs and
I
then.
think that is starts like flying around there and trying to find it. I guess I can walk to here.
Yeah, there's a path this way, there's more stairs. I fly up the stairs real quick just to see if that leads where I think it does, which is.
It leaves in the room.
I sent a message back. Okay.
So does the owl fly that way?
Like
Does it fly as he says?
Yeah.
It's your owl, huh?
No, your owl flies up the stairs? Okay, then I'll stay down.
These are the stairs that you saw earlier
Yeah.
in the room whose bottom is filled with copper rings.
Right.
oh, okay.
Yes.
I mean, okay, owl.
This was the stairs you were talking about.
These were my long. I was long for these stairs
Yeah.
for so long.
Well, yeah. This
This is, by the way, you talked to an owl and he said you mental messages.
Yeah. This is very weird, but I'm used to it by now. Weird thing is this is not a hallucination. I fly back into the main room. Why don't we have who that is? Because she's not that good at perception.
No, she's good at perception. It's just she can't interact with things.
So then I go down
It's
this,
an owl.
You're an owl. This southerly of the two doors on the west.
I mean, she's a face bird who takes her from
Okay.
to be exact, you know.
Oh,
Very well.
Where we bloody fell in, did we?
Exactly.
Okay.
You see the bronze cages of the interrogation chamber.
Can I investigate these bronze chambers?
Yes.
Okay, bronze. So that's not
Would that be
word
investigate
nothing.
or perception?
Investigate.
So I got a 15.
Here the water is much less deep, only 4 feet. The gates are stuck, but you can with a little force open them. However, the cages are all empty and have not been used in ages.
Cool. So fly back out. Is there more down this way? This side?
There is a pathway in this direction.
Okay, so I fly down here.
What about the rest of you?
So,
I think because
are you saying
I
down here
can't swim.
is
I don't think I have swim, right?
we can just swim? It's like half.
Everybody can swim here.
Oh, everyone swim. Okay, no, then we swim.
I find out it right now.
Yeah, that's an issue, yes.
Fuck it. No, I use another spell slot. Fuck it. I'm not getting wet for this.
I don't want to get eaten by the monster that comes in once you disturb the water.
Why not?
I mean, oh, touch the water, monster.
How far across is it?
1 square is 10 feet.
1.
If you cast another fly spell, his
Right. I mean, I can swim. You fly a little bit more, Sonny. Let's see if you can find dry land before we part.
What is a gallon of water?
It's basically 4 liters. Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
It's like 50 liters. Look at that.
I don't want to get that much. It's a decent size. A liter's too small for some things. Like a liter's good for like human drinking water, but like putting gasoline in your car, liter's way too small. Like 5.45 liters. Like, yeah, but a precision. You have the decimal. It's like it's not that.
So you're pretty much just
Using
you're going to use decimal points anyway. So
exactly. So why?
Why involve decimal?
Because
Why?
then you're adding a larger number. Give decimals some weight. I'm not against decimals. I'm totally for them. I'm saying you use a smaller unit number. It's like a tug. Or like
You floating up above the water. Do you make day and night? No. You investigate. Or what do you do?
Yeah, I perceive.
You look around.
16.
Towards 16 now.
16.
16. Still floating above the water. You go. You can pull this.
I'll probably have to head back to you guys soon. This is only 10 minutes. Yeah. I don't want to
Can
get
we
stuck.
make like you see stairs in front of you.
Cool. I'm assuming it's been close to 10 minutes. I decide to.
Yeah, it's not been 10 minutes. 5 minutes.
They will then as soon as we head back.
Fly, exactly. I'm gonna fly back. Check out this other little pathway real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I perceive my way down there.
What you see when you go down this pathway is several foot-wide tunnels opening along the walls of the flooded corridor. Some are over water, others near the 10-foot high ceiling. There's a powerful bitter stench emanating from these tunnels. A powerful bitter stench.
Bitter, not bitter. So I fly back. And I'm like, guys.
The way goes further up, I'm just saying. Maybe you didn't see, but there's to the north is still some. If you want to check it out.
Cool. I'll pursue that.
The walls of this chamber are decorated with mosaics,
Mosaics.
representing various fantastic and horrid creatures from the ocean depths.
Cool.
The water here is only 4 foot deep.
Cool. So I fly back real quick.
There is a northern door, and as you look around, you see. Well, depends on what you check. You see that on the ground what looks like a sprayer, and there's oil around it, and next to it a big firebox. This must have been some kind of trap that had been triggered long ago.
Cool. So I fly back to these guys. And I'm like, guys, this is what I found. And then I tell them what I found. So I'm pretty sure they heard it all.
Like a mental image of this well, so that is
Exactly. So we might have to swim through this section, but it looks like the water gets shallower at some point, so.
well, I mean, sucks for you guys. Sucks for you guys.
Do we want to decide where we're going to go now so I can at least fly there? And then you can fly.
Let's get it right.
Yeah, so let's just go. Maybe we can go over here too. But
If only we had like something we could all stand on. I could cast levitate and just float us over.
Levitate doesn't.
Could levitate
No, levitate can only like you give like the creature the option to like move up and downwards.
I could polymorph.
Or
this-
object.
I could be this giant ape again and just carry you across.
Could you turn to something which swims? Which, but also we can just swim like.
Yeah. That would be cool because we have a dolphin here, so it would be cool if I turned into a dolphin.
Sark.
Just for
It's like it's just.
Or a
water,
night
like,
shark.
no, I know.
A night
It's just water. It won't be too bad. I go into the water and swim the direction and it's fine.
Okay, roll for initiative.
Oh
I
my
told you.
god!
I said the moment you
I
touch the
know.
water, shit's gonna happen.
As soon as you
And
enter the
I'm over, so you know, I don't know if you heard, but I'm over here.
Yes.
I flew, so I am alone.
there is a door with a flight
pull
of
this
stairs.
down. Let's pull it down here.
And what happens is that all around you, the water, it looks like it's starting to boil, but in reality, a swarm of little fish comes up to you,
Piranhas.
Like immediately.
whippers to feed.
Okay.
Woo! It's easy to swim. No worries. I wasn't worried by the weird detail of fish hitting our legs earlier when we got into this water.
Sorry, what did you do?
21.
Do I roll initiative as well?
15? Yeah, you all. If you, you don't know anything about them.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, where I am, I don't know.
No.
You guys see them.
I rolled a 9. Well,
I rolled a 17.
You can take an action.
I mean, I see like.
Yeah, you see. It's like it starts to boil around you. Do you have all your hit points?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just seeing that. I'm like, okay, yeah, maybe you were right, and just step back and get up the stairs again. And be like, maybe there was a point for that.
Okay, you're full of water, stepping out of the water, and you're fully wet. Do you guys? Were you in the water?
I get in the water.
In that case, what you see is a bunch of fish at the bottom of the stairs trying to get to you.
Oh.
Sweet.
I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on one of the storms. So make a Wisdom saving throw. Or
Are you shooting fish in a barrel now?
Yes.
no, I'm burning them.
I have a 6.
No, I'm ready.
That would be 18 points of radiant damage.
Yeah, more than half the swarm lies belly up in the water now.
I quickly get out my fishing tackle and cast it. And rub the hook on the fresh cut from when we did the sacrificial thing. So I gotta bait it. I want to try to catch a couple.
Alright, you throw it in, and immediately one bites.
Nice. What type of fish is it?
Grouper.
Nice.
So a piranha, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, the rest of the fish are still trying to get to you.
I mean, I'm just gonna Sacred Flame.
Alright, boom.
I mean,
You
have to roll-
killed all the fish.
Nice. Can I grab any that look cooked?
I mean, they're not necessarily quick. They're just
They
like
looked a little
struck by
seared.
radiant light.
Sacred. Oh, okay. So I don't look cooked at all. I thought it'd be radiant cooked.
Yep, the power overwhelmed their system and they're dead.
I got one. Delicious.
So now, the water, aside from the fish carcasses, is very small.
Yeah, I mean. Now I'm gonna step in, swim direction smoke was.
You don't know where he is. Oh, he told you?
Yeah, I told you went down there.
Where are you, Smokeboard?
So I'm down this hallway on that.
And you told them where you go?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Or-
flew
or
back to them,
who
told
that
them what
is.
was going on, and said, okay, before this spell wears out, I'm just gonna rush down here, and then he can cast Fly on himself, so that when mine goes away, I'm on dry land already.
So
So
also, you just saw like a radiant light show on the very end. Like,
I'm just tripping out of it, going, ooh, I think, yeah.
Can I investigate in the water?
That was pretty fast.
I'm gonna be a gun of the wall.
Yeah.
18.
So. Down below the murky water, you don't see much, but from what you can tell, this used to be a chamber of adoration and worship. There are still benches in the bottom.
I see it.
So you guys come to where I am.
I'm not flying over. Here.
You cast fly?
Yeah. What have we? Yeah,
Mark that down, though.
We've seen all this. But
No.
We haven't gone this way.
counts.
I went to here, saw the stairs. It was like, okay, there's a lot down that way. Let's just check what's down here. I was like, damn, there's a lot down this way.
Yeah.
So I just chose.
Did you go down the side passages?
I checked these out. They're just little like.
Crevices.
Yeah, exactly. Didn't seem like there's anything too.
I go to the ones on the left.
Little crevices over here.
These, yeah, it looks like marks that were gnawn by rats, but they're too small for a human to enter.
And I go
About
just
half.
Oh. For anything above,
Rat size.
yes.
okay. I'll just go.
Move a little up.
Yeah.
Moving on.
I'm just gonna go. Then I'm just go to the. Obviously. Hello there, Sonny.
Hello, welcome. I'll perceive the That's a 28.
These stairs lead far
We're at stairs.
down.
I thought we were at
There are stairs,
the stairs here too.
and there are stairs, and they lead down. So there's a chamber that is flooded, then it goes up a little, and then there are stairs that lead down, and from below comes a gust of very hot air.
Cool.
What do you do?
It's just the stairs.
I follow.
Sure.
No, I'm a
No,
bit
he swam.
I mean, I just go downstairs. I perceive my way down the stairs. That's a one, but 19.
Just move him. You're like,
What? Kick or?
No. Oh my god!
What should I do?
Just do this.
You don't kick it, but you like maybe scoot it with your foot.
You can scoot it with your foot. You use your foot like your hand.
It's just that you don't wind up before.
No,
What do I do?
why should I?
I
I like humans.
A lot of people have dogs.
Yeah.
It's very common. Dogs are very common in our society.
Yes.
Wow. I mean, most
This
people have
is
dogs
like
that
a-
are more intelligent than this
Oh.
one.
All of a sudden, you learn something big about this stuff. He's a dog hater.
Yeah. I mean, good thing he likes people. But
Oh my god.
gotta take that hatred out of
We don't have any.
He's like a reverse Hitler.
I am a vegetarian.
That's your only thing
Oh,
that
so
you have
actually we're
against.
similar.
No, that's not what I meant.
That's- I love it. What's the other time?
Should we wrap it up?
I tell you what you see, and then we
Yeah,
look it
yeah,
up,
yeah,
okay?
yes.
Where is she?
Clearly,
No
Okay.
more, no more air? No more? On the bubble. Okay, I'll tell you. You go down the stairs, and what you feel is hot air. The air in this enormous volcanic grotto is steamy and foul with nauseous vapor. The floor is a field of bubbling mud pots, geysers, hot springs, and mineral crusts. Rich reds, browns, and yellows combined with blacks and grays vie for dominance in the churning, bubbling morass. Terraces crusted with deposits from mineral springs extend from the sides of the cavern at several points, and here and there form stable-looking walkways and bridges over the sputtering mud. Stalactites hang from the ceiling, merging with stalagmites in two places near the center of the grotto to form pillars. You are deep here below. See the whole gigantic grotto
Footprint.
of the bubbling hot mud. It's full of steam. You cannot see far.
cool.
Until next time.
And this is it for the adventure at Taboo.
Wow, that is crazy. I think I'm gonna go and save Tavy and let you guys do it.
Thanks.
Sadie Tavy.
Thank you for watching.